Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant...
A few weeks ago, I needed a MacBook and an iPhone, but I didn't have the money up front and my credit wasn't great. That's when I found Iceup. Iceup provides an affordable way to get the products I want without emptying my pockets altogether.
Actually, just playing with me.
Well, have you ever masturbated and felt guilty and ashamed after?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched porn and masturbated and celebrated another man's success? Because, like, I don't watch porn because I know my neural say you celebrating to when you jacking off to another man's success. There's other ways to stimulate yourself mentally, and then you start telling me about sex transmutation. And you can take that sexual energy and channel it into your workouts, into your craft, into your music. You travel and channel it into whatever it is that you focus on at the time. And that's when I was like, that's crazy. Like, if you pleasure driven, you develop addictions. If you purpose driven, you develop riches. And not just the wealth of the pocket, but of the heart and of the mind. So I'm a freak for like new information. Like I love being stimulated mentally. I love conversations that leave you feeling refreshed. You ever had a conversation with somebody and drain it to them? It's draining feeling. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a mental safari. It's intellectual. And it's
So, like, you have that with
Alright, chat, we back. We back, man, for another live, man. Back for another live, man. Y'all see we on that 2K. So without further ado, man, we gonna get straight into the action, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. Also, leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content and share the video. And I only require one rule in order to enter into the lounge. That's that you take your shoes off, man. That's it. Alright? You know what I'm saying? I'll be your host for the morning. That's right. Iceup84 himself, the founder of the gaming lounge. I am he, I am him. Welcome to the lounge, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, kick back, relax, and enjoy the content. Let's go.
See the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the New York Knicks. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And Oklahoma City's...
Oh, shit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We get right. Get right.
Starts out with the ball. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The shot from the low post is good.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Goes up the baseline. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
That one doesn't go. Bridges with some nice defense. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
That one falls for Brunson. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, here's Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Dort. Shot clock at 6. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Now Robinson. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Now here's Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side, Dort. And the layup falls.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous.
I gotta put you on mute, homie. You playing music and shit.
Alexander
Bro,
making.
shut the fuck up, man.
I'm still gonna whoop y'all at, bitch.
The play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Hey, salute to the chat, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building, man.
1:31 left in the first. Up top, Hart. New York, no good that time either. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. They get a hand on it. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Hart, that's good.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And New York making a change here.
Precious at short. Mikal Bridges. Cameron Payne.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Hart. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range. Hart's got 6.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Bridges. Here's Dort. Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. He has 7.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Here's Williams. Lays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for Oklahoma City. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. Hart, that's good.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Here's Oklahoma City. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Pass to McBride. Achua with it. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the left wing. Now Caruso. to the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Here's McBride. Still without a basket. Back to Bridges. And slammed in by Bridges.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges. Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
A shot by Williams, no good. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 2, Miles McDermott.
152 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Carl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. Trailing by 2. Brunson scanning the floor. Muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, the expectations will be high.
Yes, it's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New York?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And there's the foul.
You got that music off?
It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here.
That's what I like to hear.
44 seconds left here in the second.
That's what I like to hear. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it.
And here is Caruso. Still scoreless. Clock at 4. Williams. Just off the run. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks leading by 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Here's Towns. Rebound by Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New York ahead. They stormed through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson with it. Launches a 3. Oh, good on that one.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Inside. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Out to the right wing. From downtown.
Let's go. Don't get quiet on me now. Pop your shit. Let's go.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 7. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Anunoby has the open look. The three-pointer, no good. Picked by Williams. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Now Brunson. He's got 13. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense. And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brunson outside. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Now, here's Hart. Down low. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
On deep, Brunson. No good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Pocket 6. Bridges inside. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from George. Outside Williams for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Payne grabs the board. Right side Towns. McBride with the ball. From past the arc. He can't hit that time. Thunder trailing by 7. And here is Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Outside, Dort. Williams looking over the floor. 3 on the clock. For 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The kick out to Towns. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby outside. The kick out to Towns. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Thunder trailing by 7.
Bridges. Jalen Brunson.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Thunder trailing by 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Let's go.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Brunson takes off. Towns wide open. And the Knicks miss again. Williams with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Brunson. Count it, and the foul.
Yeah, what?
That one on George.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. Pretty much bank on these. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brunson outside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Back to Holmgren.
Hey.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Important free throw opportunity here, and this is where a young player like Holmgren has got to show that the work is paying off.
Brunson right side. Outside, Towns. Towns the screen. Outside for Robinson. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Williams.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner to take the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, defense right there, baby.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Here's Brunson.
Come on.
Rebound goes to the Thunder.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
From deep, Brunson.
Let's go, bitch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. They don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Will count. Oh, change, but no good.
GG.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Yes, sir.
These are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of
that was a good-ass game, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
What's gonna happen? How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up for Brent Berry.
Yeah. Good game. Good game, man. That was a great game, y'all. Great game. Great game, y'all. Great game. Great game. Great game. Great game. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little intermission. We'll be right back. It's Ice, so you know who said it. Just give me like a few minutes. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, don't touch that dial. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We live early in the morning. Grinding and not wasting no time. All right, we'll be right back, y'all. Don't touch that dial. All right, chat. We back. We back, y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the New York Knicks. Here's Ward. Pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. He's covered by Beal. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Booker. To the inside. It's stolen. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Houston. Pass to Ward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Houston. The 3.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Houston can't get it to go. Durant with it. 3-pointer. Sprewell grabs the miss. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. To the left wing. Now Ewing. Banked in off the glass.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Here's Booker. Driving in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Pass to Houston. Looking for Ewing, he gets it there. Booker outside. Durant wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Johnson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Booker. Durant. Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Houston's shot's good. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. Pass to Richards. Now here's Durant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. Houston can't get it to go. It's Beal on the wing. Still yet to score. Booker, right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. 4 on the clock. Now Ewing. He's covered by Beal. Kept alive. Here's Houston. Back to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shot's good by Booker.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And here are the Knicks now, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Houston. Great D that time from Durant. Count the basket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Devin Booker making
to everybody in the
highlights
chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like
He
button.
notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
Subscribe to the channel, man, if y'all haven't done so already. Let's get it. It's Iceup, you know who said it.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here's the screen. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the middle. Here's Richards.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
On the court is your
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brunson surveying the D. To the right side. Sprewell, that's good.
And how about Sprewell there, dropping one from D. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Booker outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Sprewell. 5 points in the game. And that one is good. Sprewell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
He takes it in, and he jams it with authority.
You got size and quickness. That's a great combination that Sprewell possesses.
Pass to Bull. Allen with it. Booker outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Here's Ward. Pass to Giles. And stolen by Booker. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
To the floor for your New York Knicks. Number 8, Latrell Sprewell.
Knicks trailed by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Here's Ward. Nothing on the board. Clock is at 3. Ewing for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. Ewing gets the rebound. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Ward. .102 left to play in the first half. Here's Sprewell over Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Bull.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
No good on the second free throw. Suns leading by 4. Outside for Beal. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Out to Ewing. .27 seconds left here in the second. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker in the corner. Booker going to work inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Sprewell, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns ahead, up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Suns leading by 8. Jones with it. Here's Gillespie. Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Houston. Here's Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's his first.
And that one falls for Johnson. And here's Jones. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the paint. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Pass to Houston. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Johnson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Ewing. There's the pick. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ewing's got 6.
Passing is a nice bonus you get from Sprewell. He's got vision and looks to get others involved.
And here's Plumlee. Here's the lob to the hoop. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Suns lead by 9.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. High post try. Houston can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The shot's good. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead. Down low. Pass to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Ward. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Here's Houston. Pass to Sprewell. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it. Here's Johnson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now here's Jones. Here's Gillespie. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Gillespie's got his second bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Childs. Out left to the wing. Hamby down low. And slam dunk by Hamby.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Plumlee with it. Now Thomas defending for 3. The shot that time not on target. Knicks trailed by 15 to the paint. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Smith outside. Pass to Childs. It's hauled in by the Suns. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is O'Neal. Seconds left to play in the third. Gillespie, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Thomas. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns
playing like shit right
with an
now.
18-point
First
lead
J
as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 18. Pass to Thomas. Another shot. Misses the layup. Here's Gillespie. Back to O'Neal. Six to shoot. Now Jones. For the 3. Plumlee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson right side. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Brunson. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Phoenix fault. Substitution on the court.
Phoenix leading by 20. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 20 points.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
The Knicks call time.
Be sure to make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
changing it up here.
That was your Knicks sitting answer.
Let's go.
And here are the Knicks now. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Wingate. It's Thomas on the wing. 5 on the clock. And then Thomas with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Child.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Pass to Wingate. And here's Camby. Tipped away. And stolen by Booker. Out to the right wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got 22 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Pass to Bull. Dunn with it. Booker left side. Sinks that one from the post. 24 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
New York moving it around. Thomas gets a wide open look. Pass to Wingate. Three-pointer. Childs can't get it to go. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New York. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here is Wingate. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Now Booker. Plays it up and banks it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Wingate. Here's Childs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Here's Booker. Off with the layup. 35 seconds left in the game. Here is Wingate. Outside for Thomas. Right wing. Here's Childs. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And here's Phoenix. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. A nice shot by Booker.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Childs. Can't connect. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hey, chat, man. We're gonna take a little break, man. We'll be back later. Y'all. All right. So you know who said it, man. We out of here.
What is the record for most